Hello, hello, we'll just give it a second before we get going here. Alright, hello and welcome to the stream. Hope everyone's had a good week. Alright, well, we will pick up where we left off. I'm not sure what this level up over here is, but I'm sure we'll figure it out at some point. Alright, here we go. We are off to the living room to go have a conversation with the Saber. Must be tea time. It's after dinner. We're relaxing over tea.
ところで、私が留守にしている間、何か面白いことなかった？
When suddenly she asks me that. Not really. Didn't Sakura tell you in her letter?
すごく長いエミヤ君の口述筆記があっただけよ。
Oh dear, there was only one really long part that oh
あの子は
dear.
みんな元気ですって書いてたけど、そういうのは社交辞令じゃないの？
Sakura must have been trying not to make her sister worry. Tosaka picked up on that.
さくらが体調を崩したことがあったみたいだけど、手紙には書いてなかったからね。それで気になったのよ。
Ah, I see. Sakura did catch a cold, but except for that, everyone was fine. I've never seen Fujine catch a cold from anyone else. She might be built different, as the saying goes. Nah, it's just that she trains harder than the rest of us. I'm not sure Saber and Ryder can even get sick. Saber's been especially upbeat. You know what they say about weather and animals in the fall.
さくらと一緒に食欲の秋？
So much that I wonder if she's getting ready to hibernate for the winter. Hey Gumi, welcome to the stream. Unfortunately, I did not make it to watching any anime this week. We had I wasn't paying attention to the calendar and whatnot, and we had a rodeo over the week, or over this past weekend and whatnot, and freaking work was really busy. I did not know that it was illegal to loot lollies in Canada, and I mean, why would one do that? So I haven't made it back to Madoka Magica yet this week, unfortunately. Hoping to do that later, either this evening or tomorrow after work. I know I only have 6 episodes plus the movies. I've had my work cut out for me in the kitchen. Well, there are times I worry about how many pots of rice I'm cooking.
いくらセーバーの因子に粒子があると言っても、冬場にねぐらで冬眠はしないわよ。
People say that about like 90% of animes. The people who watch them are pedos, and it's not true. Dragonkin? I mean, Saber is a dragonkin. I frown at the unusual vocabulary.
あれ？エミヤ君知らなかったの？
I mean, he should know.
セイバーを
He really should.
原子の一つは幻想種の頂上粒子よ。
No, I know that much. Saber told me she's like a dragon. It's more that I only know that much.
エミヤ君は竜というと何を想像する？
Well, most people think giant scaly lizard with wings, to be perfectly honest. I've been told that dragons are the apex of all species, that exist only in fantasies and illusions. Well, I mean, nothing that can be done about it, I guess. Not sure what the problem with that is. I mean, I personally don't enjoy that kind of thing, but, you know, hey, some people do. I guess a king of all animals that humans can't measure up to. Fire-breathing, with lizard eyes, whiskers and fangs flying, demanding virgin sacrifices, you know, stuff like that.
全部セイバーに当てはまったら面白そうね。
I mean, I don't think, I'm not sure if it would be funny to see Saber demanding virgin sacrifices. Can't deny that, though. Whenever Fujine steals a snack from her, she looks like she might actually breathe fire.
相変わらずそういうことやってるのね。
Well,
内村先生の方も
of course they're still at
意
it.
思分析した方がいいのかも。妖精でも出てくるかしらね。
I'm not sure I'm brave enough to find out the results. But I disagree. Oh, and how they like to hoard gold and shiny things. Yes, yes. Can't forget the gold and shiny things. So Cantlude, Ilya, or I mean, people are gonna do it anyway.
竜の巣穴の財宝炭。
Was what a kitty? I mean, there was a kitty in my room just a couple minutes, just a minute ago. I'm not sure. She does seem to like being economical, so she might have it in her to do that. Even if she had such a habit, it probably wouldn't be a problem. Also, they live in the sea for 1,000 years, in the mountains for 1,000 years, and swim up the Zangi's River to reach the Dragon Gate. Well, there's a kitty in my room. He's being a weirdo. That would be Felix.
雲上竜変？今度は東洋の竜？
Apparently we've been talking about Eastern dragons the whole time. Guess there's a difference between Western kings of beasts and Eastern gods of beasts, though? What else do people say about dragons?
ちゃんとセイバーは
I'd love to give him a hug, but he's anti-cuddle. He hates huggles. He's a strange kitty. He hates huggles. Hey, I was about to say that. What else? This is another Eastern dragon thing. But they supposedly have a reverse scale. In some legends, dragons have one on their body that grows backwards, and if you touch it, even the most delicate of dragons will fly into a godlike fury. The most docile of dragons. Yes, and Saber does have a reverse scale. I will give him lots of pets when I can chase him down and pin him down and pet him for like the whole 2 seconds he'll let me. She does. She does has a reverse scale. A reply so shockingly simple, it's almost disappointing. Teacup in hand, I let Tosaka elaborate.
Saber はあれほどいいとこ取りなんだから、激鱗ぐらいは受け継いでもらわないと。
I mean, our other kitty, the other kitty loves cuddles and whatnot. She's just not in here right now. We have 2 kitties. And Felix is like anti-touch. He hates being touched. An Achilles heel is a weakness, though. A reverse scale is more like a flaw or a shortcoming.
欠点も短所も弱点も同じよ。私が言ってるバランスはセイバー本人のバランスじゃなくて自然界全体のバランスのこと。
I promise you, she has a reverse scale. It's in the middle of her forehead. Like right on the top of her head. I promise, if you pull on her algae, it'll pop right off, and she'll fly into a godlike rage. I see, for example, there's a certain person I know who can do almost anything, but has a habit of screwing up at the last moment.
ちょっと、何よ、いきなり黙り込んで。何か言いたいことでもあるの
No, he wasn't an X-stray. We got him, like, as a kitten. And he's just always hated being touched. He's a weird cat. He doesn't, he'll turn his nose up at, like, friggin' fresh salmon. Like, actual, like, fresh salmon. He'll give it a sniff and walk away. Not really, I just thought that you understand this really well. A reverse scale, though. Does Saber have one? Yes, it's her algae. If you touch it in front of other people, would something like this happen? He is a rare kitty. Oh. That sounds like it'd be funny to see. It actually would be hilarious to see.
どうしたの、エミヤくん？遠くを眺めて。
We are imagining, Lancer touching Saber's reverse scale and her running off and, like, running over him with a lion car, being all like, rawr.
何か面白いことでも思いついた？
It was a grand thought, actually. No, not really. Nope. I was thinking nothing. Just, we'll go with that, yes. I sip my tea and hide my reaction. That was close. Imagine teasing Saber. I must have gotten lured in by Tosaka's wicked aura.
首の後ろが怪しいと思うわ。
What are you talking about?
別に今のは個人的な意見だから、エミヤくんはこれっぽっちも気にしないでいいわよ。あと裏枠として背中を押さえておくわ。
Seriously, what are you talking about? Well, I mean, people are gonna lewd like any character that they want to. Let's be real about that, Gumi. People are just gonna are gonna lewd things whether it's legal or not. Tosaka shrugs and stands up.
じゃあ私はこれで。全然関係ないけど心中察するわ、エミヤくん。マスターたるもの、サーバントの管理はしっかりしておかないといけないものね。それが危険を招くようならどんなに嫌なことでも調べないといけないんだから。
Just no lolly hentai. I mean, somebody's probably gonna do it anyway. See ya, she calls as she leaves down the hall. A master's responsibility, huh? I'm just a tiny bit curious about the reverse scale. Maybe I should check. Yeah, it's probably not a wise decision.
シロ、部屋に戻るのですか?
Are we just gonna straight up ask if she has a reverse scale? Cause that'd probably get us slapped. Wow, a Saber! I mean, somebody's probably gonna do it anyway, thinking, well, only 1 year? Worth it. I promise you, somebody's gonna do it anyway. That there is some incredible timing. I bump into the person of the hour. The reverse scale. Is there a spot on her that would cause disaster if I touched it?
どうしたのですか? 顔色がよろしくない。
Sorry, I was just thinking. That is such an awesome image. Oh god. That is a perfect image of Seba. Oh no, I can't stop thinking about it. I'm saying there's gonna be somebody who just doesn't give a damn, Gumi. Now I can't rest until I find out whether Saber has a reverse scale or even what it is. Do you have a moment?
はい、シロ。
Your collar is crooked. I reach for Saber's neck. My fingers lightly graze her pale, silky skin.
シロ。
Stay still, it's out of place. I feel her neck as I say it. Nothing feels different. It's hard for the... I heard the reverse scale might be under the jaw, so maybe it's there? Yes, tickle under her chin, because that would be freaking epic.
首の後ろが怪しいと思うわ。
Absolutely, I promise you somebody already has. It's not a matter of going to. Somebody probably already did. I suspect it's on the back of her neck. Suspect. I suspect. Her advice echoes in my head.
シロ、襟は
Her collar really is fine. Hold on, I think your ribbon is crooked too. I touched the nape of her neck, using not at all crooked ribbon as using her not at all crooked ribbon as an excuse. When I touch the nape of her neck where I see a few hairs out of place, I feel an unexplainable excitement. I'm just looking for Saber's reverse scale. No inappropriate thoughts. Right? That's... poor Shiro. I think it's a giant waste of time, really. There are far more worse things that we could be concerning our time with. I can't do it. Master, my sanity's going to give out before I find anything that even resembles a scale.
では背中を狙うがよい。水攻めが効かぬのなら火攻めでありましょう。
Her advice saw that far ahead. ZZ, 1,000 thanks, a wise master, Zuzrin.
シロ、いけません。このようなところでそれは。
Right? Things like reels is way worse than like friggin' lolly stuff, so, I mean, I personally think it's a waste of time. Maybe I'm too close. Her cowlick tickles my cheek. This little... It's in the way. Let me touch her back. Whee! Huh? For some reason, I've fallen over and I'm on my back.
しまった。大丈夫ですか、シロ。
Ow! I checked my body without saying anything. I broke my fall effectively, so I'm not hurt.
申し訳ありません。反射的に。
You threw me! What the hell?
はい。シロの腕を取って、こうランサー張りに力任せにぶん投げてしまいました。
I can't believe it. I'm more than 6 meters away from where I was standing in the hallway.
先にこのことを伝えておくべきでした。不注意で癖が出てしまい、シロに怪我を。
Yeah, what if you had injured me by accident? I mean, we do have some dumb laws. We really do. Though I think every country has at least a few really stupid laws. I'm not injured. Saber didn't throw me out of embarrassment when I touched her body. The instant my fingers touched her cowlick, she threw me as if on reflex.
立てますか？手を。
I mean, true. An internet ID law would be terrible. I'm fine. What should you have warned me about?
この癖毛のことなのです。
You don't want me to touch it? She nods. I've been wondering about it for a while. Apparently it bothers her too.
長い話になるのですが。
Alright, let's go back to the veranda. Falling on the floor like that hurts.
あれはまだ私が王国を統一する前のことでした。私の即位に反対する諸侯との戦いを繰り広げていた頃です。
I mean, you're probably not wrong. Most anime fans probably don't even know that. But then most anime fans probably aren't watching the lolly stuff, or at least the hentai anyway.
死である老人の助言や湖の婦人の加護、それに勇猛にして忠誠なる騎士たちを従えて王国と民のために戦場を往来しました。私に敵対した11人の王だが、その王たちも別の強大な国王に膝を屈したのです。王の名はリエンス、弟のネロと共に北方に覇を唱える強国の主でした。
Yeah, I know this story. It's the famous tale of King Rent's robe, right?
リエンス王の使者が我が王宮に至ると傲慢にもこう言い放ったのです。
The great King Reigns decorates his cloak with the beards of 11 kings who've sworn their loyalty to him. He needs the beards of just one more king to complete his collection. He demands that King Arthur surrender his beard and pledge loyalty, lest we crush your kingdom underfoot. Yeah, that's the one. I'm not sure how that would have worked out, though. Really? A lot of people did get her it? Huh. Who knew? After all, Saber doesn't have a beard. It'd be kind of difficult for her to hand over a beard she can't actually grow.
残念ながら私にヒゲはなく、ましてやリエンス王におる膝は持ち合わせていない。いや、遠からず必ずリエンス王こそ私に膝を折らせ、そのヒゲのみならず首を落としてみせようと。
Yep. That definitely sounds like Saber. I can only imagine Reese went back to his country after.
リエンス王はこの返事を聞くと激怒しました。そして死者が見た私の姿を伝え聞くとこう言い放ったそうです。
That arrogant Arthur! Then I'll cut off that cowlick on your head and add it to my collection. Wow, like a few, damn! Couple hundred, huh? Wait, that's not even a beard! Well, no shit, dumbass! Whoa, hold on! Are we talking about the same cowlick?
当然でしょう。リエンス王が欲しがるほどのものが他にありますか。シロ、つまらない疑問で話の腰を折らないでください。これからがいいところなのですから。
I'm sorry, Zeba. I won't interrupt anymore. Sorry. That wasn't very sensible of me.
わかればいいのです。 さて、それからの戦いは言うなれば私のくせ毛を守れるか否かといった様相を呈してきました。次来手向かう敵は必ず私のくせ毛を長老し、切り落とすだの、結び目を作るだの、リボンを飾るだの、上にお花を咲かせるだのと挑発するのです。故に私は王国のためくせ毛を守り抜かねばならなかったのです。
The integrity of her cowlick was national pride. I was
戦い
it.
は熾烈を極めましたが、
Oh,
つい
love
に
it.
は我が威信の勝利と終わりました。以来私のくせ毛は王国の名誉の象徴となり、私の首と同じほどに重要なものになったのです。ええ。
Yes, even wow, you didn't even let Guinevere touch your algae, huh?
わかりましたか、シロ。このような事情があるので、私のくせ毛には触らないでいただきたいのです。
We really should just call it an alligator. Because that's what we're talking about. We're talking about this little bit of hair that's coming off the top of her head. Saber huffs proudly. That's, Are we sure I'm not still unconscious after she threw me earlier?
どうしました、シロ。
I mean, I think most anime fans stay away from hentai and stuff like that. So, I mean, people are gonna do what people are gonna do. I have one question. You said that you won the war. Did you shave King Rance's beard as payback?
かの王は囚われの身となり、私は首を撃とうとしたのですが、死に止められました。仇に仇で報いては恨みを深めるだけ。首に首を、ひげをひげで報いてはなりませんと。故に死の言う通りに。
What advice was that?
魔術による気配薬を用い、ビエンス王はもみあげと口ひげを、弟のネロは両眉毛をつなげるだけで許しました。鏡を見るたびに己の光源が高くついたことを思い出すがよいと。
Damn! A bloodless victory sounds great, but that's a very immature way to settle it. Poor King Rance and his brother Nero were probably the laughingstocks for the rest of their lives. Your cowlick had that much history behind it, huh?
ええ。ですので、昔の癖でとっさに。申し訳ありません。
It's fine. It was my fault anyway. I was the one who was careless for touching some mysterious thing in the first place. Or such a
ご
mysterious
理解
thing.
感謝します。
Top 2 waifu, Kyoka Karigiri and Rin. Fair.
さらに言えば、女性の髪は魔術的な力の象徴でもある。不用心に髪を奪われれば、呪詛のよりしろとして使われることもあるのです。王が呪われれば、王国の災いを意味し、それゆえにこのくせ毛は二重の弱点と言えましょう。
Yeah, that sounds pretty serious. Hang on, though. If it's Saber's weakness, does that mean...
白
And they're legal to loot too. Which makes it that much better, right? I look up at her. Huh? She's making a very stern expression.
先ほどは襟を直していただきましたが、どうしてか私の首筋をしきりに撫でていましたね。
Cause, I knew the excuse was too much of a stretch.
さらにはうなじなり。シロ、あれは一体どういう意味の行為だったのでしょうか？
No real reason, Saber. I just misjudged the spot. Yep, that's it. It's not my vision that's a problem, but my morals, though.
ほう、シロは何でもないのに女性の首筋を撫でま
Number
す。
4 is Jean. Everybody loves Jean, though. She's awesome. I didn't mean anything by it, really. Look, you just sit and relax. I'll be back with some tea and snacks.
お待ちください。シロ、もう一度私の目をよく見て答えていただきたいのですが。
I'm getting an impending sense of doom. Even the promise of snacks isn't throwing Saber off my scent. So who's his number 5, huh?
シロ、目をそらし黙っていては私もあらぬ疑いを持ってしまう。さあ、なぜあのようなことをしたのか教えてください。
Her intimidating, lethal aura feels suffocating. I've got nowhere to run. I'm screwed, Master Zuzrin. I don't think I can escape even if I run, so I'll just have to confess everything. I was, looking for your reverse scale.
激鱗？
Don't make me repeat it. Well, you're Dragonkin, so I was wondering if there's a scale growing backwards somewhere on your body. I glance at her. Oof, her eyes are ice cold.
なるほど。鱗ですか。
Oof, her voice is ice cold. Yeah? There's a legend that says dragons get really angry if you touch it. I start to look away awkwardly, but can't. The air around Saber feels so tense it's practically crackling with electricity. Here it comes.
シロー！
Yes!
あなたは私を何だと思っているのです。
I think you're Saber?
騎士であり剣士である私を捕まえて鱗が生えている方は無礼にも程があります。
Oh no, Saber.
このような侮辱を受ければ赤日には手袋を投げて決闘しかないというほどの。
And we get our ass kicked. Ubel's way down at number 9? Really? I would have thought she'd be higher up on that list. I'm trembling. She's mad, madder than I've ever seen her.
それに私が粒子というのはどのような誤解でしょう。粒子の因子こそ受け継いでいますが、彼らと私を一緒くたに扱うというのは無知無理解の限りです。マスターがこのような履き違いをしているとは嘆かわしい。
The storm batters me. I start to feel despair overtaking me. She's going to scold me to death.
諦めなさるな。まだ生存のチャンスはありますぞ、エミヤ殿。
No way. I'm still hallucinating now, of all times?
さらに人に面白おかしい特徴を見込むなどと一体どうしたのですか。四郎にあるまじき行いです。大体ですね、触れれば表変するシンボルなどで言いますが、私にそのような暗黒面があるとでも思っているのですか。
Actually, she does have a hidden dark side. I mean, fair enough. You do use her. Yes, you do. I promise if we yank off that algae, you'll go all kinds of psycho. Saber's overheating. At this rate, I might be kneeling for 10 hours straight, followed by 3 days and 3 nights of preparing Manchu and Han feasts. I did watch Free Ren, although I haven't seen Season 2 yet. I know I'm slacking. I haven't seen Season 2. But yes, I have seen Season 1 of Free Ren. And you're telling me there's a way to survive this, Master?
しかり、敵は勢いに乗ってちょっとつ猛進。背後の守りがおろそかになっております。孫子曰く、戦いとは生をもって愛、火をもって勝つ。
I mean, that's not entirely inaccurate.
なんつうか、これを倒そうと欲するなら必ずこれをしばらく強くするべしみたいな。
Wait, was that my master? I mean, the root of this entire disaster? Season 2 is great? I can imagine it is. Yes, I am listening.
聞いているのでしたら訂正していただきたい。私の体に鱗が生えているという考えは誤りであり、私には一切の暗黒面はないと。
But you do, I promise you do.
今後一切そのような妄想は抱かな。
Ren, what are you doing?
エミヤ君に気を取られすぎたわね、セイバー。面白いぐらい背中がガラ空きだったわよ。
Ren, no, don't.
リン、何をするのです。悪ふざけはほどほどにして。
そうはいかないわ。エミヤ君、最後のチャンスよ。さあ、セイバーの逆鱗はどこでしょう。
Yes, it's right there. It is right there. That is the reverse scale, everyone. Right, the reverse scale is a weak point, just like how if you grab a monkey's tail, it goes limp. Obviously, it's... I exploit the opening and reach out with my hand.
ダメだ、いけないしろ。
いけいけー。セイバーの弱ったところを見てみたい。
Urged on by her irresponsible cheering, my left hand seizes victory. I take hold of her golden cowlick. Suddenly... Oh shit. A terrible chill fills the air and the entire house just became a refrigerator. Oh man, this isn't just a chill. Isn't that the sound of Excalibur being released? Ah, Saber! The rabble scatters. Oh, I'm sure you do have a bunch that are like that you wouldn't loot and whatnot. I'm sure that you do. God has arrived to deliver divine retribution. Oh, I slowly get up. Tosaka's mischief has sent me flying again.
思いっきり腰打ったな。
That's what happens when you touch her algae.
ひどい
Like,
とばっちりよ。なんだって私がこんな目に。
you've got some nerve to say that. This is all your fault, Tosaka. And I got scammed into being her accomplice.
何よ。ちゃんと目的は達成できたんだからいいじゃない。この様子からしてセイバーの激鱗は間違いなくあのくせ毛って分かったんだから。
She's right. Saber insists she has no reverse scale and wouldn't fly into a rage, but the result was clear. I wouldn't call it a weakness, though. She sees it as a flaw, but it might be her worst strong point to the rest of us. Exactly. They're just images, really. So, I mean, you're allowed to like what you like.
いいのよそれで。セイバーが最優である理由の一つはあの冷静さよ。それがなくなってイライラしっぱなしっていうなら、いくらでも作る隙が出てくるじゃない。
We don't need Saber flipping out like that, though. She's talking like she wants to get into a bullfight with Saber. Oh, so that's why you wear red, Tosaka.
何よ。私が赤いと得するの？
Good for me, bad for you. Saber really is well behaved considering she could fly off the handle at any moment.
そういえばそうね。てっきりエミヤ君を捕まえてお叱りモードだと思ったのに。まあエミヤ君は触っただけだし、セイバーの激鱗は瞬間的なものなのかしら。
How about you leave it alone? Thank goodness for that. I now know that Saber has a reverse scale, but it would be unbearable if she lost her temper for an entire day after touching it just once. You make your own no hentai rule for certain characters? Fine. That's totally cool. She changed her class to Berserker. Yeah, if Saber stayed angry all the time, I can even imagine it, and I'd feel bad for her subjects. Let's go back now that we know Saber's still mad, so we should apologize. Both of us.
はいはい、ちゃんと分かってますよーだ。
She might even have recovered from the shock of having her cowlick touched. But she's probably still in a bad mood. I need to apologize and tell her that I never touched her cowlick that I'll never touch her cowlick for fun again. Hey, Saber? I call out to her. She looks calm.
何か用ですか、シロ。
Somebody yanked her algae. I mean, fair enough. A lot of people don't. A lot of people do. I'm just saying. Her dark side's on full blast. The veranda seems to warp with barely suppressed bloodlust. Our saber is in full killer mode now, glaring at us like two foolish prey animals who just wandered back into the tiger's den.
Saber?
Oh, Saber! We tremble in unison. Saber doesn't budge. Her normal, pristine face looks absolutely terrifying right now. Tosaka, go on, go. I don't need to know what... I don't know what to do. Wow, we pissed off the Saber, something fierce. The prey squabbles among themselves. Finally, Saber seems to lose patience with Tosaka and I deploying our shields at each other.
Shiro, Rin.
Dark Saber takes a step in our direction. I keep my shield up while Tosaka flees from Saber's gaze.
想像しいな、リン。何か騒ぎ立てるほどのことがあったのか。
え？
Saber's voice is dispassionate. We timidly make eye contact with her. What? Saber, what happened earlier?
記憶にない。私にその質問はするな、シロ。
She answers flatly. It's hard to tell, but she doesn't seem too upset. I think.
セイバー？つかぬことを聞くけど、何か変じゃない？いつもより暴力的とか、いつもより...
Yes, we've gone Saber alter. We have indeed.
私はおかしいのか。
No, we don't think you're strange. That's not what she said.
全然これっぽっちも変じゃない。いつも通りのセイバー。
See? Just the Saber we all know and love.
ね、そうよね、エミヤ君。
Hell yes. I desperately nod in agreement.
ならいい。食事にしよう。それと着替える。リン、着替えを用意なさい。
はい。私のお召し物でよろしいでしょうか。
リンの服は好きだが、今日は趣向を変えてほしい。
So what are we preparing for clothes? Tosaka walks Saber off to the guest house.
エミヤ君、なんとか時間を引き延ばすから昼食の準備をお願い。腕によりをかけてね。
Oh shit, we better get lunch ready like super quick. Challenge accepted. Our lives are on the line.
リン。
はい、ただいま参ります。
Poor Rin. I mean, she did start this. She really did. Tosaka guides Saber away tearfully. I'm counting on you, Tosaka. I can't make a meal that would satisfy Saber now, no matter how much time I have. I'm really liking Madoka Magica. To be honest, I'm really enjoying it. I just wish I could get back to it a little sooner. But things are the way they are. Stuff has to get done. Tosaka won't last more than half an hour. I've heard that in Japanese mythology, sake was used to subdue the 8-headed Yamato no Orochi snake. Yes, they used sake to get it stupid drunk and then cut its heads off. That's right, since ancient times, meat, wine, and gold have always been used to appease the mighty. I feel all fired up now. Will my cooking appease the dragon's rage? My 10 years of training are finally being put to the test. Eshiro, you better get this shit right, man.
わずか半日で堕落したな、シロ。
Me too. I'm glad you're enjoying. Damn, Saber, I want your dress. I do. I want it. Yeah. She's a very tough critic. I can't believe Saber, the very same Saber who always eats my food with a smile, just denied my decade of cooking experience after a single bite.
エミヤ君、泣いてる。気持ちはわかるけど。
We need action, not tears. Oh, crap. Shut up. You can't possibly understand how I feel. How wonderful my cooking life with Saber was. I don't want your cheap pity.
確かにわからないわ、それ。
Yes, Goth Saber is freaking awesome.
オーケー。好きに泣きなさいよ。
I will cry, damn it.
リン、そなたがたまに手を抜いて作るあれがいい。
Cook me that thing you sometimes do.
シロに手本を見せるがよい。
A royal decree comes from the living room.
あれってもしかしてあれ？
他になかろう。マスタードは多めでな。
Extra. What the hell? What's she talking about, Tosaka? Can you make something she likes more than the one pot seafood rice?
セーバーの好みなんかじゃないけど、まあご要望とあらばレシピは教えるわ。エミヤ君なら簡単にできるだろうし。
With a skeptical expression, Tosaka opens the refrigerator. She takes out ground beef, lettuce, a tomato, cheese, ketchup, and mustard. Don't tell me. Isn't that one of the top 3 sloppy foods that Saber dislikes the most? A simple dish that can't fill your stomach for the price of just one 500 yen coin? Munch to munch, 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 munch. I can hear a powerful rhythm from the living room. I made it the way Tosaka taught me. Saber is chewing on it wordlessly, but looking very satisfied. It takes a king to know one. Saber is eating a hamburger, the king of junk food, like a light snack. Munch to munch munch. Our refrigerator is now nearly empty. Tosaka saw this coming and took the bicycle to go pick up more groceries. So this is what I get for listening to a devil's advice. If only Tosaka hadn't said that, this would never have happened. Which one? The Goth Saber? That you're happy you found the channel? 'Cause I am too. Or, that lots of people break the hentai rule and whatnot. I'm glad Saber's enjoying the food, but hamburgers?
白、おかわり。次はバリューセットがいい。
The value meal? Very like her to say simple words with so much force. Yes, gumming right up. I force a smile while I knead the ground beef. An hour passed like that. I had to keep up the free smile until lunch ended and Saber was full. I mean, it is what it is. People are gonna, whether you want them to or not. Well, what is Castor doing here? It should be about that time. I have a truly unusual guest coming over today. Oh, she's here. I get up and go to the front door. Welcome. Nobody's here. There really isn't anyone here. Am I getting pranked? Goodness, not even Fujine plays Ding Dong Ditch these days, much less elementary school kids. Wah! Castor's shoes are already in the entryway. How did she get in? It's Castor, come on. She always has such awesome outfits. Oi!
あら坊や、新入社探知の結界なら外させてもらってるから。
I took the... Damn it, Castor, stop deactivating our bounded field. She looks at the shoes pensively, seemingly uninterested in me. Is she worried that the heels aren't lined up?
ところで、さくらさんはご在宅?
I mean, they're gonna do what they're gonna do, and that's on them. Oh, is that what this is about? From Castor's point of view, this was originally the enemy's home. Things are tense between her and Tosaka and Saber. She's checking whether Sakura might be here to potentially take her side. No, she's out shopping in Shinto today. She said she won't be back until tonight.
なら安心したわ。
Yeah, if you'd told me ahead of time, I could have stopped. Wait, what?
あの子にこんなところを見られるのは避けたいの。ほら、あの子は私が完璧な奥様だと信じてるじゃないの。なのに私が坊やにこんな頼み事をしてるなんて知ったら。
I get it. You don't want to shatter her dreams. I recall the incident where you were out shopping. Sakura would be disappointed if she knew.
まさか私が恥をさらしたくないだけよ。
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. And Medea is rocking those ears really good. She wears the elf ears well. Okay, I'll remember that. I'll keep this visit a secret from Sakura, and I'll chase everyone else off so you can relax.
では改めて、こんにちは、坊や。いえ、今日は先生と呼んだ方が良いかしらね。
Not that one. Not that one. A lot of them are spongy on the inside. So bigger isn't necessarily better. I am teaching this master of magecraft how to pick potatoes in the market. It's funny where life takes you.
そうなの。ええ、知っていたよ。商法の商法ですものね。そんなことは。
Castor gives me her signature seductive chuckle, but it lacks any of its usual vigor. Let's go with Nikajara. Meat and potato stew. It's a relatively Japanese recipe. And so, absolutely nothing wrong with the sexy elf ears. I mean, Ubel's rocking the ears too. Castor's here to take cooking lessons from me based on our earlier argument. The sight of this eye-catching beauty draped in colorful costume standing in a quaint Japanese kitchen feels way out of place.
総一郎様、肉じゃがお好きかしら。
Personally, I think he'd like what anything you actually cooked up. Just saying, Medea. How am I supposed to know that?
坊やが独身男性は手作りの肉じゃがが好きだって言ったんじゃないの。
Wait, did we say that? I don't know if that applies to everyone. It's more like a shared fantasy or a self-serving male dream. Before you worry about that, roll up your sleeves first.
あら、私としたことが。ええ、わかってるのよ、本当に。
Of course you did.
安心なさい。水よけ、シミよけ、油よけの魔術をかければいいんだから。雑菌対策も完璧よ。
Seriously? We're casting wards of water, soil, and grease resistance on your damn dress? Sure. Okay. Are we really going to be okay, though? Once we get back on track, and I teach Castor how to remove the potato shoots, she uses the kitchen knife with surprising dexterity. Oh, you're used to knives, huh?
何のことかしら。
The way you use that kitchen knife. It doesn't make you seem like a novice. When I first started teaching Sakura, she was so nervous I couldn't take my eyes off her. In contrast, Castor's knife work is confident and relaxed.
刃物自体は魔術で使うもの。慣れていて当然よ。
I mean, fair, which... Speaking of that, I saw that you made a ship in a bottle. Which means she must be quite good with her hands. How did she end up cooking that then? It's good to be relaxed. Just act like how you're brewing one of your usual elixirs. Like bohemian sexy dark elf looking fairy?
料理と調合は比べられない。
I mean, kind of.
紅葉を優先する薬学と味覚と栄養を調和させる調理は別物も別物、第五次元の感覚だわ。
Really? You still need to follow a recipe. I thought it would be easy for you.
それで済むのならこうして教わりには来ません。
Fair.
さくらさんも言ってたわ。料理は愛情ですってね。作ることより食べさせたい相手を思うことが目的の半分なのよ。 思考を集中し、複雑な式の計算を展開させながら行う調合とは違うの。
Ooh, is that so? I cook every day, so I never thought of it like that. It's the mindset of a village elder who worries that a hungry tiger might come down to menace the village. I wonder if I've been missing out on something important in life.
ええ、だから魔術のように効果だけを求める方法で美味しい料理ができて、それを総一郎様が喜んでくださったとしても、私は嬉しくないわ。
What about the Bobanshi? She's rocking them freaking elf ears too. I think Morgan is rocking the elf ears too, to be perfectly honest. There are not a lot of characters in FGO rocking them elf ears.
料理を作る私だけが楽しくても意味がないでしょ。二人のためにうまくならなくちゃ。
I nod, impressed. The enthusiastic rhythm of the knife on the cutting board doesn't sound like it would come from a tragic, fickle witch at all. Your channel only has 2 subs? You make AMVs, huh?
すみませんが、何かつまむものを。
Well, I could sub to your channel. You'd have to let me know what it is, though. Uh-oh. The Seba is here. Castor freezes. It's already too late. Saber and Castor make eye contact.
なんだ、あなたなの。キャスター、なぜあなたが上がり込んでいるのです
She's
か。
taking cooking the lessons. Yes, Boba, she is an awesomely dark elf, an awesome dark elf. Oh, well, she's not really an elf. She's definitely a fae. I guess elves are fae, though. So... Wait, Castor isn't your enemy today? She's just here to learn how to cook.
そういうことよ。お邪魔しているわ、セイバー。何をのんきな。そんなあからさまな空言を真に受けるなんて。
It's not a pretext! It's not Seba!
シロはキャスターに操られているのです。
Not this time. Not today. She has not stabbed me in the chest with Rule Breaker lately. That I know of. Of course not. Also, would you mind not telling Sakura and the others about this?
早速馬脚を表しましたね、キャスター。隠すのは後ろ暗いものがある証拠です。
Oh no, so this is what it means to feel utterly helpless. Gumi Gun 20. I will check it out.
キャスターは信用なりません。私があの女に囚われてどんな目にあったか、シロはもう忘れ。
No, we have not forgotten what you endured in your captivity. We try not to forget all the time, actually. Well, even if something that awful happened, hey, what's wrong? Saber's words trail off, and she's staring hotly at something behind me. I turn around to see that she's looking at a 200-gram pack of thinly sliced beef in Castor's hands.
何を作っているのですか？
Ah, interesting. I was teaching her to make meat and potato stew.
肉じゃがですか。
Saber mutters the words several times to herself.
坊やのおかげでセイバーは舌が肥えているようね。じゃあ私の肉じゃががあなたを満足させられれば宗一郎様にもきっとご納得いただけるわ。
Saber's expression completely changes, as if Castor just spoke an incantation. I'd expect no less from such a cunning mage. The highest view count you got on a video was 47? I mean, that's a higher view count than a lot of my videos get.
肉じゃがでセイバーを味方にできるのならお安いものよ。
That was way too easy if you ask me.
わかりました。前衛は私に任せて、後衛のあなた方は安心して料理に打ち込んでください。肉じゃがが不心得者に見つからぬよう尽力し、守り抜くことを誓います。
Aw, Saber's gonna defend us to the death. Let no rapscallions in the kitchen, huh? It's not the stew I want to hide, but the fact that Castor is here learning. I guess it's the same either way. We're counting on you, Saber. Take this for now. I hand her some maminochi. Sticky rice cakes with bean in them. From the cutting board. Ooh, sounds tasty. Thanks, Castor. She's a little stubborn.
セイバーは普通でしょ？おかしいのは坊やの方よ。一度ならずともあんな関係にあった私とこうやって律儀に付き合っているんだから。
I mean, do I have to worry about you stabbing me with Rule Breaker again? If you want to go there, Ryder lives with us too.
そういえばそうね。
Yes, she did. She tried to kill me like every day for like 5 days 6 months ago. You'd like to see my reactions to... Or you'd like to see some live reactions one day, huh? I might do that. Castor snickers. I'm not quite sure if it's mirth or resentment I hear. Look, it's all in the past now. Lancer said it too. There's no reason to hate someone just because you're enemies. And we aren't even enemies right now, so we can relax the way we think, right?
そうは言うけどね。例えば私が坊やにしたことはさくらさんには話せないわ。
It's alright. You're only here learning from me because you're able to switch your mindset.
違うわ。宗一郎様に勧められたからよ。宗一郎様のためならバーサーカーにだって教えを請うわ。
Hearing how easily she admits it makes me blush instead. It's a side hobby making AMVs? Fair enough. I mean, my channel's kind of a side hobby. You're really serious when it comes to Mr. Kazuki.
あら、さくらさんだって真剣でしょ？
What's that supposed to mean? Oh my goodness, I keep hit that damn button.
さくらさんも大変ね。それに私、料理は嫌いじゃないわ。好きな人と一緒にいられるように嘘をつくこともある。けど料理には何も偽らず純真に当たれるもの。
Castor gently seasons the food as if to dissolve her own emotions in it. It's pleasant watching her serene expression. Uh-oh, here comes Ryder. Seba, you're slacking, my girl. I wish I could let Sakura see this. Right? She looks awesome without that hood. She should definitely leave it off more often.
何言い出すのかしら。さくらさんにはこのことは秘密だって。シロ。
Oh, it's just you, Saber.
脅かさないでよ。シロ、リンが帰ってきました。
Oh no, Rin is back. Tosaka?
あの猿みたいに野蛮な娘ね。
That's the monkey girl. Holy crap, Castor.
まずいわ。あの娘やバーサーカーみたいな腕力バカは一番苦手なタイプよ。セイバーのように話し合いで平和的に交渉とはいかなそうね。ええ、難しい相手です。
Yet another surprise from Castor. She apparently considers Rin an even more unreasonable opponent than Saber. Well, she is hard to please, but...
気難しいとか気優しいとかそんなレベルじゃないでしょうに。いいこと？私、魔術師同士の戦いでグーを奥の手にするような相手はあの子が初めてだったわ。
She's the first person to ever fist fight you in a duel of mages? I mean, that's a very Rin thing to do, to be honest.
ええ、古には存在していなかった新しいタイプの魔術師です。
Oh, you love the choker? I wear one sometimes, but not all that often. I used to wear one all the time. Oh, I can back her up on this one. Her bare knuckle strategy bothered me that time too. Wait, now's not the time for that. Tosaka's footsteps are gradually getting closer. Castor, do you have any convenient spells you can use to conceal us or teleport us away?
ダメね。今魔術を使うのは発煙筒を焚くのと同意よ。
Damn it, she's close.
来ます。
Hey there, welcome home, Tosaka.
どうしてあなたがそこにいるの？
What does it look like? I'm cooking? Upon entering the living room, Tosaka frowns. Saber standing there stirring the pot with sweat running down her forehead is just too strange a sight.
珍しい風の吹き回しね。セイバーが料理なんて。こんな時間から夕食の支度？
Yeah, I was teaching her to cook meat and potato stew. It's pretty versatile, right?
ちょっとセイバー、ジャンじゃないんだから。
She makes a show of whipping the stew around with her ladle. It brings to mind her country's less than stellar culinary character. So as you can see, we're a little busy right now. If you need something, we can definitely talk later.
邪魔っ気なこの紫の風呂敷包みは何？
Stop being nosy! Get out of the kitchen! Castor's turned her robe inside out and is using it to hide herself, if you can call it that. Tosaka pokes the purple Castor wrap with her foot. Castor doesn't so much as twitch. A ninja couldn't have done it better. Actually, let's hear what you had to say. I'll do anything you ask. You can even treat me like garbage.
そうそうゴミ袋の話じゃなくてちょっとセイバーを借りたかったんだけど無理そうね。
Yes, when yokai only had one tail instead of two.
はい、今離れるわけには参りません。私にはここを守る義務があります。
お土産の味見をしてもらいたかったんだけど。
Oh shit.
ではシロ、あとは任せました。
Talk about a fast change of heart. Saber and I trade a wordless glance. I would keep Rin far away from here for the time being. Oh, okay, that's what you meant. All right, thanks. Yes, and add extra meat, please. Roger that. I'll make the portion 20% bigger than usual. Eye contact established. Transmission complete.
さあ、じゃあ私の部屋に来て。
Tosaka and Saber leave the kitchen together. I watch them go. You can come out now, Castor.
ゴミ袋。今まで魔女だ幼女だと言われてきたけど。
Oh, ouch. I mean, you gotta feel bad for poor Castor. I can hear her whimpering. I knew this house was enemy territory for Castor, but I didn't think she'd have this rough a time. Aw, you consider me friend? Awesome. Thanks. Somehow I sense our future lessons aren't going to be easy. Now, some tells me our future cooking lessons are going to be kind of a nightmare. We are spending time at the Emiya house again. We're gonna go hang out with the rider. We're gonna check up on her, cause we know that the rider needs checking up on every now and then. I refuse to answer that question on grounds that, well, I'm not going to answer that question. All I'll say about my age is that I'm old enough to know better and still young enough to do it anyway. I hear voices speaking when I pass by Ryder's room.
なんだけど、これはどう？
ですが。
I think Ryder and Sakura are inside. They get along, so it isn't strange at all for them to be in the same room. But there's something different about the enthusiasm in their voices.
なのですが、私は。
もう、そんなこと言ってたらライダーも。
Usually, Ryder is assertive while Sakura is passive. But right now, Sakura sounds eager while Ryder is half-hearted.
おや、そこにいるのはシロですか?
Figures she would notice me. There's only one paper sliding door between us. Her tone seems clipped and cautious, possibly because Sakura is pressuring her. I know Toronto has great anime cons. I need to get to one. Yeah, sorry, I overheard you for a while I was walking by. I'll leave.
ちょうどいいところに先輩も来てください。
さくら
Aw, thanks for the little heartsies. Really appreciate it. Sakura invites me in. Ryder sounds unusually flustered. Are you sure I can come in?
さくらこれは
先輩だってきっと私と同じ意見のはずだから。ね、ライダー。
Ryder sighs non-committedly. I also hear an odd hint of resignation in her voice. I have a feeling I shouldn't intrude, but it would be rude to say no after Sakura invited me in. Should I come back with some tea?
いえお気遣いだけで結構です。
じゃあ私が入れてきますね。
Sorry about the hairball, guys. That's what happens when you're a cat. The door opens and Sakura comes out. She's beaming in contrast to Ryder's stern frown.
紅茶でいいですよね。
I can almost guarantee that it won't happen, Gumi. I can almost guarantee that. Yeah, and the snacks are in the usual place. See you soon. Sakura disappears towards the kitchen. I'm wondering if it's okay for me to wait in Ryder's room. Can I come in, Ryder? She nods. Ominous, okay, not exactly. But it does feel unusual to see her this bothered by her conversation with Sakura. Once I'm inside, the reason becomes clear. Ryder and Sakura's floor cushions are surrounded by open fashion catalogs. I would agree with that statement, Gumi. Personally, I think you're absolutely right. Ryder is sitting in the middle, looking like a toad surrounded by mirrors who can't sleep at night. I guess that's a terrible smile. What's all this? I pick one up and flip through it. The model isn't beautiful, but honestly, Ryder, who's right in front of me, has better qualities. She is like a mini Trump. It's freaking insane. Though the point of this catalog is the clothes, not the model.
困りましたシロ
Not sure what to do about what, Ryder? I don't see you feeling that way in front of Sakura very often.
さくらが私にいえ大したことはないと言えばないのですが
Ryder isn't being very clear, but I gradually start to deduce what's going on. Do I have a Neko with two tails? Not yet, I don't. I mean, I have two tails, but, you know, hey. Sakura probably brought all these here. I can imagine what happened next. Sakura's trying to do a lot, huh? I know what she's trying to say. Sakura probably brought the magazines and catalogs to ask Ryder her opinion on various outfits. Surely Sakura must have been curious whether she herself would look good in those outfits or not, too. But before long, her goal shifted from herself to Ryder.
そうですよ。ライだったらもうちょっと女の子っぽくしてもいいのに。
Yes. Back and Echo are very mystically. Yes, they are. Well, all yokai are mystical, actually. That's just kind of the nature of being yokai. Sakura's back. Yes, she is. Where's the tea, damn it? She hands us teacups while Ryder still looks dejected.
先輩もそう思いませんか?
Well, I won't say no. Sakura must be concerned about Ryder's wardrobe. You're the same height as Medusa? She hates her height, though. The fact that she's tall really just irritates the hell out of her. I have to admit, I am curious. Ryder strikes a neat figure in her usual sweater and jeans, but I do feel that it's a waste of her figure. Sakura sometimes gives off a sexiness that makes me not sure what to do with myself, but Ryder's vibe is a little different. She's different from the pure Saber or the glamorous Tosaka, too.
だからライダーももっと可愛い格好をすれば似合うんです。こんな風に。
I look at the magazine Sakura is pointing to. This outfit comes with a skirt. This model looks cute in that combination. I tried to imagine Ryder wearing the same outfit. The person I imagine is right in front of me, and she's clearly uncomfortable. I imagine Ryder standing here in this outfit, but at the same time, the image of her looking bewildered while having to wear a new outfit comes to mind.
でもライダーったら全然乗り気じゃないんですよ。どう思います、先輩?
I can't believe that after our earlier conversation? Or I can believe that, wow. Blah, blah. If Ryder is this unwilling, this will probably be a waste of time. I see. I understand that Sakura pulled me in to argue on her side. I know that, but I don't know.
セイバーさんは姉さんが着せ替えていろいろ面白そうなのに。
Yes, Rin's only 5 foot fuck all.
彼女は家電ですから私とは違う。
Ryder sulks. Sakura and I exchange a look. Saber's cute, yeah, but you're pretty too.
セイバーさんに似合うのはこの辺じゃないかって思うんですけど、でもこういうのはライダーにはちょっと違いますよね。
The page Sakura is showing us displays a one piece with lots of frills and ribbons. it would look good on Saber, but Ryder? Nah. True, but what about this?
本当ですね。いいですね。かっこいいな。
Sakura smiles at a formal black suit that we found just as she flipped to another page. A crisp look that would be a great look with Ryder's height and shapely limbs.
私がこういうのを着ても、きっと新入社員の面接みたいだって言われちゃいそう。
Good thing you love short girls. But Ryder would make you think she's a hotshot exec assistant, yeah? Ryder looks increasingly bothered. After sipping on her tea, she finally speaks up, unable to take it any longer.
私は可愛くありませんから。ここまで背が高くては何も。
Ah, hell no, I disagree, Ryder. You're adorable. Friggin' cute as hell. Ryder appears to be extremely self-conscious about her height. It's true that she's taller than the average woman, but not so much that it makes her unattractive.
そんなことないですよね、先輩。ライダーは可愛いですよね。
Yes, Saber is like 5'4". Pretty too. Anyway, you definitely aren't uncute.
大女ですよ、私は。古来よりこんなに背が高くて力持ちな女が。
Well, a lot has changed since, like, friggin' ancient Greece. Come on, Ryder. A lot has changed since your time. Ryder vehemently denies our compliments. But the more stubborn she is about it, the cuter it makes her seem. I'm starting to understand how Sakura feels when she tries to recommend clothes to Ryder.
そうかな。ちゃんと似合うのにな。
そもそも私の服はサイズが合えばいいのです。さくらにそこまで気を使っていただかなくてもよろしいのですが。
Personally, I like my guys to be a little taller since I am. I like to be able to look who I'm seeing like directly in the eye. I don't want to have to like look down or crank my neck way up. But Sakura and I are acting like bullies right now. We make eye contact.
ねえ、先輩。今度一緒にライダーのお洋服選びに行きませんか？
I'd be happy to. Ryder less so. Ryder stares at our agreement in shock. We keep talking over her speechlessness. Where should we go? I'm not familiar with clothes stores.
シントのベルデの中にいろいろ
You all 5'9"?
そこで選びましょう。秋冬物
I
は
mean,
もう
that's
揃ってます
decent.
し、私も選びたいのもありますから。
いえ、私は
もちろんライダーが主役だから、ちゃんと先輩のお眼鏡にかなう可愛いのを見つけちゃいます。だからライダーも
And Senpai approved. Ryder winces at the okay like an athlete losing ground at a competition. Yes, Sakura is also 5'1". I mean, they are just about twin sisters. Not quite twins, but they're damn close. I'm not surprised they're similar heights. Their parents were very similar in height. And checkmate. She'd probably say no if it was going with me alone, but she can't since Sakura's involved.
そこまで桜やシロに言われては仕方ありません。ふつつかながらお供させていただきます。
やったー、先輩。今度一緒に行きましょうね。
Sakura jumps for joy while Ryder resigned to her fate. Anyway, we've made plans to go out together. Sorry, Ryder. Still, it doesn't feel like we're forcing her to do something she absolutely doesn't want to do. So I hope she thinks of it as something that'll make Sakura happy. Oh, Ryder's pouting. And she looks cute as hell while doing it. God damn it. Wow, I have a big responsibility now. I'm going to have to decide what looks cute on Ryder.
大丈夫です。ライダーだったら何でも似合います。こんなにスタイルがいいんですから。私も羨ましいくらいです。
I mean, Ryder would look good in anything.
そうはおっしゃいますが、桜は私が及ばないほど可愛いではないですか。保証しますよ。
Your brothers are younger but taller? That happens sometimes.
シロだってそう思っているに違いありません。
Sakura looks bewildered by Ryder's compliment. I think it's against the rules to turn the tables on us like this. Sakura seems upset at me now.
そんなことないですよね、先輩。
I can't deny it. I mean, Sakura, you're, She got us right at the end, but at least it also seems like Ryder's mood has finally improved. Picking clothes for Ryder, huh? I don't think I'm the right person for the job, but I am interested in the outcome.
さて、そろそろ飲まないと、せっかく入れてもらったお茶が冷めます。
もう、先輩もライダーも。
Well, actually, I think we'll call this stream there. Wow, it's already 10 to 7. That's crazy. Where'd the last 2 hours go? Ryder would look good in just about anything. Pretty sure it wouldn't matter what you put Ryder in. She's gonna look damn good in it. But yeah, I think we'll call it there for today. Thank you so much for joining me in today's stream, everyone. If you haven't checked out yesterday's episode of Star Rail, please do so. It is crazy that people go through that much pain just to get a little taller. So yeah, we have should be Gundam Breaker 4 coming out on Friday, so be watching for that. Alright guys, we'll have a good one. Bye for meow. Bye-bye, everyone.